Hello, good afternoon, teacher.
Good
And
afternoon.
thank you for your interview. This interview purpose of this conversation is more learn to about your experience, motivation, and expected perspective as an English teacher education. I need to would like to better understand to daily work. And I will now ask you a few questions relate your career and vision as an educator. Question number one. Tell me about a bit about yourself.
Okay, I am an English teacher at a public high school in Ecuador, in Huaquilla City, where I have been teaching for the past 8 years. I hold a degree in English language teaching and have a passion for helping students develop their communication skills. I am particularly interested in using innovative student-centered techniques to engage learners and make English relevant to their lives. Outside of teaching, I enjoy reading, going to the gym, and eating healthy. And of course, learning about new teaching technologies and participating in professional development workshops to improve my practice.
Okay, thank you. Very interesting. And question number two. Why did you decide to become a teacher?
I decided to become a teacher because I believe education is one of the most powerful tools for transforming lives. Growing up, growing up in Ecuador, I saw how access to quality education could open doors for students from all backgrounds. English in particular, is a skill that can provide students with more opportunities, whether for higher education, travel, or better job prospects. I wanted to be part of that journey and help students realize their potential.
Okay, thank you so much. And question number three. Describe your typical day as a teacher.
A typical day starts with preparing my lesson plans and materials before class begins. Once in the classroom, I focus on creating an interactive environment where students feel comfortable practicing their English skills. My lessons often include warm-up activities, group discussions, listening exercises, and role plays to encourage participation and engagement. Between classes, I spend time grading assignments, providing feedback, and collaborating with colleagues on ways to improve our teaching strategies. After school, I often stay back to support struggling students or work on the administrative tasks.
Thank you. And what is your good teacher?
A good teacher is someone who is patient, empathetic, and adaptable. They understand that every student learns differently and are willing to adjust their methods to meet individual needs. A good teacher also inspires curiosity and confidence in their students while fostering a positive and respectful classroom environment. Most importantly, they are lifelong learners themselves, always seeking ways to improve their craft.
Okay. Okay. Question number five. Do you consider yourself a good teacher?
Yes, I do consider myself a good teacher because I am committed to my students' success and continuously strive to improve my teaching practices. I create lessons that are engaging and relevant while maintaining high expectations for my students. My goal is not only to teach English, but also to instill confidence and critical thinking skills that will benefit them beyond the classroom.
Okay. I listen your answer is very, very amazing. Question number
Mm,
six. What are some piece of evidence you can share of your being a good or successful teacher?
One piece of evidence is the improvement in my students' performance on national English exams over the years. Many have achieved higher scores than the school average. Additionally, former students often return to share how the skills they learned in my class have helped them succeed in university or jobs requiring English proficiency. Feedback from parents and colleagues also highlights my ability to connect with students and create an effective learning environment.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And question number 7. What is a common mistake for as an English teacher in public high schools?
A common mistake is focusing too much on grammar rules without providing opportunities for practical application. Many teachers rely on textbooks and fail to incorporate speaking or listening activities that make language learning meaningful for students. This approach can discourage students from using English in real-life situations because they don't feel confident or prepared.
Okay, interesting. And question number 8, excuse me, sorry. What are the obstacles in public high schools?
There are several obstacles, including large class size, that make it difficult to provide individualized attention, limited access to resources like technology or updated materials, and inconsistent professional development opportunities for teachers. Additionally, many students face socioeconomic challenges that affect their ability to focus on schoolwork or participate fully in class.
Exactly. And question number 9. What is something that you would like to change in public high school to improve Ecuadorian education?
I would like to see smaller class sizes so teachers can provide more personalized instruction and support for each student. Additionally, increasing access to technology such as computers and language labs would greatly enhance English instruction by allowing students to practice listening and speaking skills more effectively. Finally, offering more professional development programs for teachers would ensure we stay updated on best practices and innovative methodologies.
Okay. The last question, the last was question. What advice would you like to give to never English
Newer.
newers? Excuse me.
My advice would be to focus on building strong relationships with your students first. When they feel respected and supported, they are more likely to engage with the subject matter. Don't be afraid to try new teaching methods or adapt your lessons based on what works best for your students. Also remember that teaching is a continuous learning process. Seek feedback from colleagues and attend workshops or training sessions whenever possible. Most importantly, be patient with yourself. It takes time to grow into the role of an effective educator.
Okay. So thank you very much. And your answers contribute to motivate and contribute to education in Ecuador. Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much for this. Thank you so much
Good,
for this opportunity. I am very happy to be part of this interview.
goodbye.
Goodbye.